Welcome to Sailing Truckers. My name is Zahid, and if this is your first time here, remember to subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss any episode. Today, we're gonna talk about why Canadian roads are not designed for truckers. Why? Tell me. Come on, Canada. Welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about why Canadian roads are not designed for truckers. I mean, seriously. When you go through the States, which is most of the time, I mean, in my case, you know, there's truck stops all over the place. There's different truck stops all over the place. There's rest areas all over the place. That if you don't find a spot in one place, you can always find a spot in another place. But in Canada, oh gee, Canada. Well, first of all, there is not that many truck stops. There is only Flying J's and Pilot. And then there is almost no rest areas. Like in Ontario, yeah, there is. But other than that, in the rest of Canada, there's like very few rest areas. And the few rest areas are like tiny little thing, you know, like you can barely do anything in it. It's just like fit one or two trucks, and that's it. It's just horrible. So why do they do that? I don't know. Come on, guys. And speaking of bad roads, this is one of them. I mean, I'm not in Canada, I'm in Michigan now. This is horrible. But come on. But in Canada, it's just bad. It's just bad. And the roads are like, come on. I mean, it's not everywhere. I mean, some parts of, like, when you go from Ontario to Vancouver, and from Toronto all the way to Barrie is a really nice road. Really nice. And from Toronto all the way to the Windsor, really nice. And from Toronto all the way to Niagara Falls, really nice. But when you go north and you pass Barrie, it's just bad. But I mean bad. Okay? It's only one lane road, and it's horrible. It's just horrible. You cannot even go 60 miles an hour. You have to go like really slow, because it's like, you know, impossible. So what the hell? It's like they designed that for like, you know, tractors, you know, like country places. Oh Jesus, what is it with these people? Anyway, going back. Yeah. So they don't have lofts in Canada, only have. And then there is a Canadian truck stop like Petro or Huskies, and those actually are nice. I mean, it's not like a Love's, but at least the food is better, because they have these like family restaurants in it. God, they are really nice. So when you want to have breakfast, you're actually having real cooked breakfast. Real. You know, compared to in the States, that it's always, you know, McDonald's or Wendy's or some other junk food place. It's just not cool. Right? So That's the one good thing about the Canadian truck stops, that they do have good, healthy food there. Okay, but other than that, come on, man, no rest areas. In the Toronto area, they have this what they call en route, which is like a rest area, and oh boy, every time I go through there, I have to go to Pizza. Pizza. The best pizza I have in Canada. Man, that's good. And then we have Tim Hortons, which is really good coffee. That I mean, you can't get that. I mean, there is some Tim Hortons in Detroit and in Michigan, but can't compare. Can't compare to the Canadian one. I don't know why. It just is. So, but yeah, just needed to complain about why there is not enough rest areas. You're driving through Canada and you see, you know, in the truck, in the exit, the highway exits, you see there, you know, trucks stop, you know, or in a pharmacy or anywhere they can, you see them stop, because there's not enough truck stops and places to stop, you know. Or on the side of the road, like if you get to Alberta, there's one truck stop in Highway 1 when you cross from Saskatchewan to Alberta. Right there is a truck stop, and then nothing else until Calgary. No, that's not true. There is 2 truck stops in Medicine Hat. That's it. Nothing else until Calgary. It's like, no, that's not true either. There's one more before that, and then another truck stop in, what's the name of that place? Anyway, there's a pilot there. Not a real pilot, but there's a pilot there. But, you know, it's just, every time I'm planning a trip, it's like, okay, I got so many miles to go, so many hours to go, I gotta be there at this time, and if you don't get there in enough time, you're not gonna find parking. It's just impossible. Okay? So, it's not like here, that if I don't find parking here, I'll find parking somewhere else. In the States, it's just easier. In Canada, it's really, really complicated. Every time I meet an American driver and they say that they went to Canada, they're bitching. I mean, oops, they're complaining about it, because they go like, what, how do you guys do it, you know? So it's just, that's the thing, you know. Anyway, food for thought. If you Canadian DOTs are watching this, do something about it. Build some more rest areas. I mean, in Saskatchewan, there is only one in Regina. There is like 1 or 2 right in Regina. Other than that, there's nothing else. Nothing else in Saskatchewan. You know, there's one in Moose Jaw, there is one pilot right before Regina, and there is a Husky in Regina, and that's it. No rest areas, period. 0 rest areas. What the hell? Come on. Gotta keep up, kinda. And now I'm finished. Food for thought. Food for thought. Okay? In any case, if you like this video and you want to know more about trucking and bikes, click on that link. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and Twitter.